I don't know if I look like it, but I'm a landlord. Okay, normally people say I look like their junior high gym teacher. The guy used to pretend not to stare at your penis at the end of class. Right? Still pretending not to stare at your penis. But I am a landlord, and I had tenants, and they moved out, and so I had to clean the unit and get it ready for the next renters. And there under the bed upstairs was staring at me. A big dildo. You know, a dildo, like an analog vibrator. You know? Low tech, high girth, right? This is a real old school one, like human power, right? Probably found it at a thrift store or something. Okay? And I don't mean to shame people who use sex toys. Listen, I got a whole bandolier of dildos waiting for me at home, okay? But it's gross when you find somebody else's. So I had to put a glove on to go grab this thing. And then I remembered that by Minnesota statute, landlords are required to retain all possessions that renters leave for up to 30 days until they come back to claim them. She's nodding her head. This is true. This is true. So now I gotta find a box for this stupid thing. Luckily I have size 12 feet, so I had a shoebox just the right size. It was big, okay? There's a Nike shoebox, right? And on the top I write in big letters, used dildo. And then where it said just do it, I crossed out just, and I wrote don't. Don't do it. And the main reason was I wanted to keep it separate from my girlfriend's box that said, go for it. Okay? So that was upstairs, and in the bedroom downstairs was a bottle of lube. And I don't mean to shame people who use lube, but I had 10 gallons back home waiting for me, right? Okay, but I don't get the mechanics of it. The thing's upstairs and that's downstairs, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to just get their steps in. You know, maybe this is a new Fitbit challenge I'm trying to do. Or maybe they're really safety-conscious parents, okay? And they're trying to keep the gun separate from the ammo, if you know what I mean. Okay? All I know is that what I want before the 30 days are up, okay, is for there to be a knock on the door. And there'll be my old tenant standing there, right? And she'll look very, very dissatisfied, right? Unsatisfied. And she'll put her hand up, okay? And why wouldn't she come back for this thing, right? This is hard to find, you know? This is probably a family heirloom, right? Put her hand up, and I'll just slap it down in her palm, and she'll wander into the woods and we'll never speak again. Okay, thank you. I'm Steve Wendels.